Do you think the arrest, because let's be real, we know our CIA and different intelligence agencies track these drug cartel guys. Do you think that the bust of this guy and the harsher rhetoric about shutting the border down coming from Biden and Harris is because we're 102 days out from the election? They've already got their 12 million new voters imported, and now they got to make Harris look tough on the border for the voters. What do you think of my opinion?
I think you're right, Dan. I wish I could tell you were wrong, but I think that's exactly right. If we haven't seen anything from this administration, what we have seen is the fact that they will do and say anything to get the messaging right so that they can win an election. That's how they feel. They're going to stop at nothing. They will lie about everything. The fact is they're trying to cover up the fact that Kamala Harris was the border czar. They've got all their media people out there spewing the same message. She wasn't the border czar. Whether you called her the border czar on paper or not, she was the border czar, and she was tasked to fix this problem, and she hasn't fixed it. And so now that they're getting close to this election, and now I don't know how, but they went against all election rules and just threw somebody else in because they knew they couldn't win. Mm-hmm. They put somebody else in, and now what they're trying to do is throw her some bones, like arresting Zambada, so that they can make it look good, like they're doing something. But the reality is they have failed the American people, and don't forget it, people.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping. We track these guys. This could have been done before. They could have set him up before. I feel like this was totally staged close to the election because, again, they wanted the headline. Don't we track them?
The fact that they picked him up now tells you they had the ability to pick him up before.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. That this could have been done before. It's totally staged for the voters.
Yeah. Anybody with a common sense mindset can look at this and say, hey, the timing seems really suspect. You know, here we have Kamala Harris, who they're trying to distance from this border debacle. Now they want to show that they arrested one of the key guys and Chapo's son. It's all for politics. And please do not be misled by these numbers they're talking about going down. While the numbers are lower, they always go down in the summer.
That's hot.
Because it's hot. But the number is still at 84,000 for this last month. If you do the math over a 12-month period, if that's how they maintain it, this is what they're bragging about. If they maintain that number, they're still at almost 1 million for the year, which is 2.5 times more than what President Trump had in his entire year. The last year.
Exactly.
So the numbers, please don't let them shift the Overton window on you and talk about these are good numbers. They're not good. And